Wow, this is insane. Oh my god, they're adorable. We were anchored in Penn Cove. We had about 35 to 42 knots when we arrived. And we dropped anchor here in this bay. And the night was really gusty. It was between 15 and 28 knots, but not sure what the plan is for today. I have to wait for the captain to give me the briefing of the day. But pretty sure we're gonna go north. Down in Penn Cove, which is outside of the chart last night, and now we're working our way up here and then through this Deception Pass, which is supposedly really beautiful because it's got like 2 cliffs and then a bridge that we have to go under, and then we're gonna cross over here through there. Not sure if we'll go this way or that way, and then possibly to Stuart Island down here. Oh my god, they're adorable! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my god, aren't you the cutest? We're going through Pole Pass now, and I think it's another maybe 10 miles to Stuart Island. It's really pretty. John's giving me a little tour of Deer Harbor. It's crazy, there's so many like little harbors and boats out here. I'm totally not used to it because I'm used to sailing in these areas lately where there's not really many boats around, and where I'm usually the only sailing boat. There's Canada. We can see it. Wind is on our nose, unfortunately. Yeah.
Tough life, hey?
Tough life.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Persistence is a Trentala 548 built in 1977. And what's really interesting is that John had seen an ad of a Trentala 548 in a UK yachting magazine already in 1973, and he fell in love with her lines. And then finally bought Persistence in 2006. And the original ad of this Trentala 548 is still hanging in the salon of Persistence. Pretty cool, hey? Ew, look what we picked up. Okay, we're off the hook here in Stuart Island, and we're on our way to Pender Island, to Poets Cove, to check into Canada. So we're saying goodbye to the States. There's a bald eagle just flying across. Bye-byes. And then possibly we're gonna head as far north as Nanaimo today. We'll see what the tides are saying and how far we can push it. Okay, we're all officially cleared into Canada, the other Panama. Now we're gonna head up north to Nanaimo, I think.
This is called the Channel Islands, these two little rock humps.
Oh, okay. They're cute.
So this is Ganges Harbour. If you go all the way up there, Ganges, there's another set of little islands, sort of sits out, and there's another little anchorage in behind that as well.
I think I was a bit mouthy and had said something about going for a swim. So now we're in this little cove, and I have to prove that I wasn't just saying something that I wasn't actually doing. So the air temperature equals the water temperature, more or less. So, and added up, in the sum, they're less than 30 degrees Celsius. So you can imagine that it's not very warm.
Why
did I say I was gonna go for a swim?
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you think I get a heart attack if I dive in?
Just in solidarity, okay? Beautiful!
Nice! It's not that bad, is it? Alright, we're gonna go through this tiny little pass, and unfortunately we're not here at quite the right time for the slack tide, So right now we have 5 to 6 knots of current, tidal current, pushing us through here. Well, we're going to watch, we've got 2 boats in front of us, so we're going to watch what they're doing first and see where they're going to be pushed. These guys are fighting a bit. We have 130 horsepower, so I think we should be fine, but still, you can tell that the catamaran is fighting a little bit here next to us. You can just see the water rushing. So what's our speed with the current?
2.4.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is insane. Wow, that was a bit crazy. 13.1 knots top speed. The boat's just going like... That was some serious current. That looks like it must be Nanaimo. Well, we made it to Nanaimo, and the anchorage is packed. There's tons of boats. We had a little electrical issue with the engine panel, and then the multimeter stopped working, so I had to go paddle around the bay and find one, like try to borrow one. And it actually took me 3 boats until I found a boat that actually had one, because all the other ones didn't have one on board. But thanks to Robert and Kathy, I could borrow one and came back to Persistence, and we could fix the issue, which is great. Thanks, Robert and Kathy. And I also found out from them that the reason why it's so packed tonight is because tomorrow it's going to be the World's Championship of bathtub races. And tonight there's like live music, and there's actually going to be some fireworks like coming up pretty soon, and we more or less have like a front row seat for the show, which is great. And yeah, that's about it, and I hope we're gonna see a beautiful light show now, and tomorrow we're off to head further north. Unfortunately, we could not stay for the crazy event of the World Championship of Bathtub Racing because we're on a bit of a tight schedule trying to make it up to Alaska in 3 weeks, where we will pick up John's wife Shelley. But more about that next week.